Welcome to the Social Media Marketing Update. We've made a lot of progress and we'll cover some things that we need your help with, as well as give you a crash course on LinkedIn. As of December 18th, all accounts for social media have been claimed. We've begun working with Barry PR and MoBoss to align them to the strategic plans and leverage their strengths. We've created a content calendar and we're refining it with input from sales, marketing, MedEd, and the vendors. We've posted on LinkedIn and Facebook for recent events and had a great spike in numbers. The plan is working, but we need your help and engagement to really move the needle. To recap what we showed you in the blueprint, we have our Friends campaign that helps you connect to doctors you know and grow your LinkedIn network. And we'll ask you to export your contact list from LinkedIn for use in an email campaign. The follower campaign helps us build our Cerapedic audience on LinkedIn. Using the exports we collect from you, we'll email those contacts and invite them to a special page on Cerapedics.com that marks them for later campaigns, shares some iFactor info, and connects them to our LinkedIn page with a special button. To get started on this, we'll review with you how to engage and build your network on LinkedIn. We'll ask you to connect with doctors we meet at shows and from societies and spread these connections among the leadership. If your schedule doesn't allow you the time to do this, we're happy to log in as you and do this for you. We won't connect with anyone you don't approve. The upside to this will be a great network for you on LinkedIn. First thing we'll need to do is set up your profile and see how you're doing with connections and followers. If you don't know the difference, we'll show you in a few minutes. Next, we'll send you an email every time we make a post on the Cerapedics LinkedIn page and ask you to like or share the post to your ever-increasing network. We'll show you how to do that too. Finally, we'll ask you to continue to share your connections list so we can add to our initial list for email and targeted pay-per-click campaigns on LinkedIn and Facebook. Here's a quick overview of how we're looking on LinkedIn. There's only 374 followers and 31 employees, which aren't huge numbers compared to NuVasive with 41,000 or Medtronic with 488,000, but we're going to get there. And here's how. With our current leadership network, we've got almost 5,000 connections and followers and thousands more when we add in the rest of the employees. As you can see, some of you have a lot of followers, others not so much. Our strategy is to help you build up your network, and that will help us build up the overall Cerapedics reach. The key to reaching lots of people is to have other people see and share your content. Here's an example of how we're already reaching people with our latest post. It got just 24 likes. That's not a lot of likes by any measure, but when you like a post, everyone in your network sees it. Looking at the people who liked us, the 24 people, we see a number of people we know and some we don't. All of them have now shared this post to their own networks by simply clicking the like button. We can see by picking just a few of these likes that we've reached over 2,000 potential views. We see Frank has 535 followers, Chadwick has 602, Robert has 1,260, and Drew has who knows how many. Bottom line, we have the potential to reach thousands of people with just a few likes. This is where we need you to help by liking and sharing the Cerapedic post, as well as by doing some posting of your own. We'll let you know when we post on Cerapedic's LinkedIn page, and you can then help us by liking and sharing these posts. This helps us extend our reach organically with no extra cost. These posts won't spam your connections. LinkedIn is smart and helps keep down duplicate posts where you and others may have the same connections. Finally, we'll create content for you to post and others to share, just like on Cerapedics.com. We're creating a wealth of content with our content calendar, and as we already have some great content to share, it's easy for us to get this program started. And as we mentioned, we can do it for you if you don't have the time. Now, we're going to show you a few how-tos to get you started on liking and sharing, how to connect to healthcare professionals, and how to share your contacts. Remember, we can do this for you if you don't have the time. This is a quick overview on how to like or share a post. When you're scrolling through your feed, notice that at the top of some of the posts, there might be a little notation like this. This says that Omar, who's in my network, commented on this post for Dr. Tanaka, who is not in my network. But because he commented on it, there's his comment right there, I see it because Omar is in my network. I noticed that Dave Chase in my network liked something by Gary Becker. So when you click or like on someone's post, it's going to share it. So remember that and be conservative with what you like, because everyone you're connected to is going to see it. To like something, a comment, a post, just hover over the like. In the post, it's here. In the post, it's here. In the comment, it's here. If you click the like button, it turns it blue. See how it just turns blue? That's all there is to it, to like an article. Now, if I'm scrolling down and I see something that I think is pretty interesting and I want to share it, I can go over here and hit share. This is fairly self-intuitive. So I click on share and I'll type, I don't have to write anything, but I can write something in here if I like. I'm just going to hit post, and it's now successful, and it's on my timeline. So if I were to go into my timeline, there's my activity, and then there's the post that I put in there. So it's that pretty much that simple. Now let's look at how you connect with people to build up your network. Suppose you were at a show, you got a lot of doctor names, you want to connect with them on LinkedIn. You just start typing their name in here and they will pop up. So here is Dr. Bervin, doctor I've known for quite a while, but for some reason I'm not connected. I'm going to hit connect. I'm going to add a note. You don't have to, but I would add a note, and I'll write him a note and say, hi, Dr. Bervin. It's been a while. Hope to connect with you. There you go. And send the invitation. And it's now sent. Dr. Bervin is in there. Now, as soon as you do this, because they're very big on getting you connected, you can also do connections with exports from Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, AOL. This is something, if it's of interest to you, now of course you'll want to weed your contacts before you do it. You can upload these contacts and it will find all these people that are possibly on LinkedIn and invite them. Now there's one other way. Let's say that we're scrolling through and we're looking and we see an article or something that's like, wow, that's really interesting. Whenever you mouse over someone's name, they pop up right here and you've got a connect button. So I just hit invited. Now you notice it didn't give me the option to send a note. On some of these, it doesn't do that. So that's 3 ways you can connect: by searching, by uploading your contacts, and by clicking on or just hovering over anyone's post that you happen to see. As you build up your list of contacts, you'll want to share those with us in order to add to our mailing list and use to profile people on Facebook and LinkedIn as we do our marketing campaigns. This is a little more complicated, but we're happy to help you with this. So just to show you how to export your contacts from LinkedIn, My Network, when you go up here and click that, that's going to show you everything you've got going on. Here are my contacts, invitations that people are wanting to connect with me, people I may know that LinkedIn thinks I need to connect. Well, we don't care about any of that. What I want to do is go up here to this, see all, and now there's all my 1,200-ish contacts and a couple right there from Cerapedics. So how do I get all of these out? Well, they kind of hide it a little bit. It's right up here. Manage synced and imported contacts. When I click on that, and then I go all the way down to here, export contacts. When I click on that, it's going to let me download all of my data. The thing you want is contacts. So you can click on that or just do the works. Easy enough to do that. and then hit request archive, and then it's going to tell me whatever. So this is where you'll have to put in your password and then hit done, and it will download for you. Like we've told you all along, if you need help, just ask us. We're glad to help you walk through this as we ease our way into using LinkedIn to really broadcast the Cerapedics message.